I can only apologise that this got lost in the time vortex, but at least I'm not too backdated. At least I don't have to review two episodes in one go. Anyway, on to The Well, which is the third episode of the latest series of Doctor Who. And I liked it a lot. Really, really liked it. It was sci-fi horror, a lot of fun, with one of my favourite guest performances that I've wanted for years. And if you don't know who that is, Rose Ayling-Ellis, who I cannot sing praises about enough, considering. Okay, this is going to be me going on for a good few minutes about how good she is. I first came across her when she did Strictly a couple of years ago, and oh my goodness, she blew my socks off. And so ever since then, I've wanted her to do Doctor Who. And her being in Doctor Who did not disappoint. I loved how they incorporated sign language. I loved how she performed. I just, yeah. Concept wise, thought the episode was incredibly cool, and the concept I think didn't necessarily always fully work, considering I'm pretty sure there was one bit where Rose did a full 360 turn. Sorry, not Rose. What's the cat's name? Alice. I'm going to keep calling her Rose because that's just all I can see as is Rose Ellis from Strictly. But no, I was just enamored with how they incorporated the sign language. Found it an interesting take on Belinda. Of she wanted to help, but she was so far out of her depth, considering they were 400 odd thousand years in the future, and medicine's evolved, as has medical rules, which I think was really, really, really good. How they showed that actually things like deafness, yeah, it's it's something that I'm so glad they tackled, especially having probably one of the UK's best known deaf actresses at the moment. Um, Thought it looked incredible. My main thing about the episode is did it was good, but I don't think it did itself any favors by being a sequel to possibly one of the scariest and well known, um, scariest and most well regarded horror episodes of David Tennant's run of being Midnight, because it didn't follow the same formula. And I'm glad they didn't show the creature fully because that would have spoiled Midnight completely. But people will compare this episode to Midnight, and I think Midnight's a brilliant episode anyway, but it's very hard to live up to it. I think it stands well in its own regards, but it over explains bits, like it plays with different rules and it fits different rules because Midnight you just don't know anything about it. So I don't know. I loved I really enjoyed this episode, and I'm gonna keep this one mercifully short review because I don't have a lot to say right now, and I've not got this time to get this up before the next week's episode. So yeah, just a quick few rambling thoughts that really I should have said last week, but Alan Z.